the LLT Lab, the Law, Logic, and Technology Research Lab here at Hofstra, does is study the logical structure of the reasoning of the fact finder who decides whether there should be compensation for a side effect from a vaccine.
We investigate the fact finder's reasoning in the legal decisions by starting with the legal opinion that is issued by the fact finder or the decision maker in the case.
We then use advanced software to be able to create a logic model or a map of the reasoning that can be used again in the future.
We are watching how they decide cases and studying how they sorted through the evidence.
We work in teams and use empirical methods to create logical models. We're able to develop and find protocols.
Teams of faculty and students do this research, study the reported decisions, look for the patterns, decide what works and what doesn't.
In the lab, much like in actual practice, we've already pulled out the relevant rules of law, so our focus shifts to reading the decision in its entirety so that we can examine the fact-finding reasoning employed by the decision maker in a particular case.
Our goal is to develop reliable, accurate, and cost-effective strategies in extracting logical structure from the legal decisions.
We hope that our research and the tools that we pull together
can be used by judges, lawyers, law students, and others engaged in the legal process,
and make the vaccine compensation system itself more transparent, fairer to the parties, more predictable, and more efficient.
The most striking thing about the LLT Lab is just working with different people from different levels in law school and starting at a point where you can grow within the lab, and you also discover within yourself that you are learning new ways to apply the law and new ways to help those that need access to this specific kind of law.
Becoming a student researcher in the lab is fun, it's challenging. It allows students to use state-of-the-art technology to identify reasoning patterns, to gain experience with evidence assessment, and that will be valuable to a potential employer.